Hello everyone, this is Raveendra Hegde. Today let us continue with a compounding rate of interest illustrations. Let me give one beautiful question now. Suppose you enter into a 6 month forward contract, into a 6 month forward contract on a non-dividend paying stock, on a non-dividend non-dividend paying stock, when the stock price is when the stock price is when the stock price is rupees 300, rupees 300, and the risk free interest rate and the risk free interest rate and the risk free interest rate with continuous compounding. They are clearly mentioned in the question, with continuous compounding. So let me underline this. They are clearly mentioned, with continuous compounding is 10% per annum, is 10% per annum. What is the forward price? What is the forward price? So this is the question. Now you have to understand that here the spot price is rupees 300, rate of interest is given as 10%. So here we do take it as 0.10, and the time is, it is right, 6 month, correct? Okay, so let us do the solution now. The forward price, the forward price of an investment asset, of an investment investment asset is given by the formula F is equals to S into E raised to RT, right? So this is the formula to calculate the forward price. So here uh, S is equals to rupees 300. The spot price is rupees 300 and R equals to 10%, or you can write it as 0.10, and T is equals to 6 months, and 6 months means 6 divided by 12, that gives 0.5. Therefore F is equals to plug the values, 300 into e raised to 0.10 into 0.5, 0.10 into 0.5, and that gives 0.05, right? And that is equals to 300 into e raised to 0.05. So, and that value should be taken from the table. uh, now let me obtain the value. I hope you have downloaded from the internet. And here I have 1.0513. 1.0513 is the answer. 1.0.05 is the answer here. 300 into 1.05013, right? 0513. 1.0513 is the answer, and that is equals to rupees 315.38. So this is the answer. Okay. uh, so if you find any difficulties while solving this, you are free to share your views. You can share your doubts at any time to my WhatsApp number. Definitely I do help. So here the question was asked like this: suppose you enter into a 6-month forward contract on a non-dividend paying stock, and this term is also very important. It's a non-dividend paying stock. So whenever you have the information about dividend is like non-dividend paying stock, then the formula is easy: S into E raised to RT. When the stock is uh, having some dividend, then the formula will be different. You will come to know pretty soon. And when the stock price is rupees 300 and the risk free interest rate with continuous compounding, so this term is also important. Continuous compounding is 10% per annum. What is the forward price? The formula is F is equals to S into E raised to RT. Here S equals to 300 rupees, R equals to 0.10, and T equals to 6 months, and 6 months means 6 divided by 12, that is 0.5, and F equals to 300 into E raised to 0.10 into 0.5. And if you have the scientific calculator, then there is a button called E, and you can directly get the value. Okay. Otherwise you have to download the table of powers of E from the internet. Now let me have another question. The following data relates to the following data relates to uh, ABC Limited shares. ABC Limited shares. And first, current market price. Current market price. Current market price is rupees 95. Is rupees 195. Second information. This is the first information. Second information. It is possible to and sorry, current market price is 180. Current market price per share is rupees 180. Price in the futures market. price in the 6-month future market. 6 months future market is rupees 195. So this is the future price now. Next, it is possible to borrow money. It is possible to borrow money. It is possible to borrow money for security at the rate of for security at the rate of 12% per annum. Required to calculate you are required to first one calculate the theoretical price of the theoretical price of 6 months of 6 months forward contract. Forward contract bracket they have mentioned continuous compounding. Continuous compounding. Second question. Explain if any arbitrage opportunity exists. Explain if any arbitrage opportunity exists. So this is the question. See, the following data relates to ABC Limited shares. The current market price is per share is rupees 180. Price in the 6-month future market is rupees 195. And it is possible to borrow money for security at the rate of 12% per annum. It is 12% per annum. You need to calculate the theoretical price of 6 months forward contract. 6 months forward contract, and they have assumed that the interest is calculated with continuous compounding rate of interest, and you have to check is there any arbitrage opportunity exist or not. So let me do the solution. So F is equals to S into E raised to R. This is the formula. And the spot price is 180 into, you have to E raised to R value 0.12 into 6 months means again 0.5. So that is equals to 180 into E raised to 0.06. And you can get it from the scientific calculator or from the table. That is 180 into 1.06 and that is equals to rupees 191.124. So this is the theoretical price. 191.124 is the theoretical price, and we obtained using the formula F is equals to S into E raised to RT. Now let us check, is there any arbitrage opportunity exist or not. See, if an investor enters, let me write here, if an investor enter into a 6-month futures, 6 months futures to sell at rupees 195 because they have given price in the 6 months future market is rupees 195, right? And borrow the money and borrow the money at the rate of 12%, at the rate of 12%, 12%, the cost of borrowing will be, the cost of borrowing, the cost of borrowing will be 191.124, 191 point. So this value is obtained from here, 191.124. Therefore arbitrage profit, arbitrage profit will be 195 is the 6 months future market price, 195 minus 191.124, and that is equals to rupees 3.876, rupees 3.876. I hope you have understood now. So if an investor enters into a 6-month futures to sell at rupees 195 and borrow the money at the rate of 12%, at the same time the cost of borrowing will be 191.124, and that figure is calculated by using the formula there, S into e raised to RT. Therefore arbitrage profit will be, you have to find the difference, 195 minus 191.124. If it is plus, then it is profit. If it is minus, then it is loss. So the ultimate arbitrage profit is rupees 3.876. Okay, I hope you have understood these two problems. Have a nice time. Thank you so much.